Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk a little bit about some of my process with alternative surfaces, which I've done throughout the years. This is kind of a piece I did a couple days ago. It's like an old Walmart box that I just kind of carved up and kind of roughed up. Here's one from a couple years ago where I used computer printouts on cardboard with drawing. And here I'm going to show you how I rough up my surface. I've got an X-Acto blade here where I'm going to just kind of gouge some spots in the cardboard. I like to kind of rough up the surface and see some of the corrugation underneath. And this can be done pretty simply. Sometimes you can just find a box that's already kind of scarred like this, but a lot of times I like to bring some more openings into the surface. Cardboard is very durable. A lot of the 20th century artists, such as Picasso and others, worked directly on cardboard, even painted on the cardboard, so it can survive the test of time. So that's part of the idea behind this, to find something that is relatively inexpensive, you can find it anywhere, and use it with your own drawing. Okay, I'm going to start with just a charcoal pencil, and today I'm just going to use charcoal pencil and white chalk. I'm going to keep this a black and white image, and I'm taking this image from a place nearby where I live. It's a place called Mississinawa Reservoir, and it has some riverbanks there, and I'm going to work from a reference picture I took last summer. But once again, I start with reference photos sometimes I work from imagination, but a lot of times it's both. I will start off just with a reference to get me started, and then I will quickly branch away. And this is the pencil I'm using. It's a General's charcoal pencil, and I'm working rather quickly today to show you how quickly you can work and get a pretty good image. Using a pencil stump here to kind of blend in some of the charcoal I've started. This riverbank is something that's pretty easy for me to access, both during the summer and winter and fall. And sometimes I will go there and take a look, and once again take reference shots to get me started on different images. The park is actually one of the hidden gems, I think, in the state of Indiana, but it's called Mississinawa up in North Central. And it's pretty popular. A lot of people will go there to camp and to travel. My phone just went off there. Here I am just really kind of scribbling to bring these treetops in, and I'll keep nuancing these as I go along, and also continuing to blend. And I wonder what some of your favorite places are. I think that everyone's got a place they like to go, especially if you're a landscape artist. I've done a lot of traveling, but I've always had one right in my backyard here, and this park is only about 6 miles from my house, so it's been a nice place to see. India is kind of an interesting state, very flat in the middle, but in the southern section of the state it's pretty hilly, and you also can find more hills as you go northern. But this place, because Mississinawa has a reservoir with the water, it definitely creates more rolling hills around it. And I'm just kind of drawing over top of those scars I made onto the surface. You can see the corrugation underneath, but I kind of like that look peeking through. And on any alternative surface, that's true. I'll try to investigate more alternative surfaces on future videos. I definitely like doing that for myself, but also teaching students how to do it. I like the idea of kind of found alternative surfaces you can find anywhere. People work on a variety of things. If it's a flat surface, you can draw on it. And I'll show you some of the ways I do that if it's hard to accept the charcoal or whatever medium you're using. And here's the white chalk I'm going to use. and it's a Rembrandt chalk, pretty inexpensive. So I'm just going to go in and try to highlight some areas that will make that kind of pop as it contrasts with the color of the cardboard along with the dark charcoal. And this is the fun part of the drawing, is when you can start bringing in the highlights and really kind of contrasting what you've already started. I probably kind of put the whites in, then I'll go back with my pencil stump and kind of blend in the harshness of the white. It will turn kind of a slight gray as you go forward. But I also like going in between those trees, the tree trunks, with the white. That adds a little bit. Here's the pencil stump kind of blending in, kind of making it less harsh, but kind of bringing some grays into the image as well. And the image I've done here today is taking me probably about 15 minutes. I wanted to show you something quick that you can get down that is not so difficult. I could probably spend more time on this drawing, but I wanted to keep it short to show you today how short of time you can use if you're fighting for time. And here we have the overall image I wanted to get closer to show you. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the drawing today, and if you like this, please subscribe. I always love all commentary. I try to answer all of it, and I will see you next time.